Hi guys, my name is Martin and welcome back to Papilicula. For those who don't know, I am not a professional critic, nor do I have a fancy degree in cinema. I am just a movie enthusiast who loves sorting the good movies from the bad ones so you don't waste your time on the latter. Today, my review is all about the movie Balls Up. Directed by Peter Farrelly, Balls Up follows Brad, played by Mark Wahlberg, and Elijah, played by Paul Walter Hauser, two rival American marketing executives. They've created a revolutionary new condom and are hoping to pitch a bold, full coverage sponsorship for the next World Cup in Brazil. But after completely blowing the opportunity and getting fired, they decided to use their free tickets anyway to attend the World Cup. Once in Brazil, their drunken debauchery leads to full-blown international incident and suddenly they're being hunted by practically the entire country. Now, it's up to Brad and Elijah to find a way out of Brazil before it's too late. What we get is a fairly standard comedy, very much on par with what the Farrelly brothers have been releasing as of late. Wahlberg as Brad delivers one of his most committed performances in years. He really lets loose here, bringing back that silly Wahlberg we've seen in movies like Ted and the other guys. Now, this movie isn't quite at that level, but honestly, it's a much needed change for him. Hauser's Elijah more than holds his own. The two have great chemistry, they're funny together, their energy works, and that alone makes them fun to watch. And a quick shout out to Sacha Baron Cohen. He's definitely a highlight here. Even with limited screen time, he manages to deliver some of the film's biggest funny moments. Now, while Balls Up isn't funny as some of Peter Farrelly's earlier work, but when it hits, it really hits. The film leans heavily on lowbrow and juvenile humor aimed more at teenage boys. So whether this movie works for you really depends on how much you can tolerate that type of humor. That said, the title Balls Up should already give you a pretty clear idea of what you're in for. It's basically a warning label, guys. A lot of the jokes do fall flat, and in classic Farrelly fashion. Some scenes drag on way too long even when they weren't that funny to begin with. By the time we hit the final act, the movie really starts to lose momentum. It doesn't completely go off rails, but it's easily the weakest section of the film. Balls Up is a kind of movie that completely defies logic and believability. So honestly, it's best enjoyed with your brain turned off. One of the biggest missed opportunities for me here is the sports element of the premise. There are slight hints at commentary around toxic sports culture and fan behavior, but that idea is quickly pushed into the background. After the first act, it's barely explored again, which is a shame because it could have helped the movie stand out more. Instead, the film plays it safe, relying on inconsistent off brand humor, and the longer it goes on, the more ridiculous and unbelievable it becomes. With Brad and Elijah surviving one dangerous life or death scenario after another that no person would ever survive. Now, despite all that, Balls Up is better than its promotional material suggests. But that's still not saying a whole lot. Wahlberg and Hauser are genuinely fun together, and there are definitely big laughs along the way. Unfortunately, inconsistent humor and a momentum killing third act hold it back. Overall, it lands as a decent watch, and honestly, it'll probably spark the same type of reactions as Peter Farrelly's earlier 2024 film, Ricky Stanicky. They're very much on the same level. So, with that being said, I am giving Balls Up a rating of 3 out of 5 stars. Don't get me wrong, I enjoyed it, I was entertained. Balls Up knows exactly what it is, and it doesn't try to be anything else. It's loud, unapologetic, and absolutely not for everyone. With heavy sexual comedy throughout, this is definitely not for kids. But it is fun, reckless, and it delivers a few genuine laugh out loud moments. So, if you're looking for unfiltered, over the top comedy, this might be exactly your kind of movie. If you've seen Balls Up, let me know what you thought. And if you haven't, will you watch it? Let me know in the comment section below. And finally, if you enjoy content like this, you already know what to do, guys. Your support goes a long way and really helps the channel. Once again, my name is Martin, and thank you for watching Pa Pelikula. Until my next review.